Okay, this is the pass off for the PCA pump. I am going to go ahead and review the provider's orders for Steve Rogers. It looks like they've ordered to start a PCA pump with morphine, 25 milligrams of morphine in 25 milliliter solution. We're going to go ahead and gather our supplies then. Got them right here. I have my morphine, I have my key for the PCA pump, gloves, some alcohol prep pads, as well as a flush. And then I also have my tubing. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead first and I will check my vibrates when I got my morphine out of the medication. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do, or the Pyxis or the Omnichannel. Now I'm gonna do my vibrates again with the order as well. So we have morphine, 1 milligram, 1 milligram, 1 milliliter solution. This is just expiration date looks good. It's for the right patient, which is Steve Rogers, and we're doing it at the right time. So I've done, at this point we've done 2, and then we'll do another one when we get to the patient's room. So I'm going to go ahead and do my hand hygiene. Enter the patient's room. Hi, Steve Rogers. My name is Britt. I want to be understood. Can I get your first and last name and date of birth?
Can I have your first and last name?
Perfect. So today, it looks like the provider has ordered that we set up a PCA pump. With this, what this means is that we're going to have a continuous flow of morphine for you, but also we'll have a demand dose, meaning that we'll give you a button so that you can push it if you're feeling increased pain, so that you can get a little bit more to help control your pain and get ahead of it. Some of the things that we want you to know about a PCA pump is that when you push the button, you'll only be able to do that every 15 minutes. So there is like a maximum dose you can give yourself, as well as like a locking system, so you won't be able to do it again within that 15 minutes, and then you only will get so much within an hour. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, great. Something also to note, that you are the only one that should be able to, that is allowed to push that button. Nobody else can push that for you, no family, no anybody. Even if you're, especially when you're asleep, nobody should be giving you any medication, okay? Put that button. Some signs you want to look out for like any overdose would be like respiratory depression is what it's called. We're going to take your vitals here in a second, but basically what that means is you would have a lower respiratory rate, so slower breathing, maybe some drowsiness, and if any worse, loss of consciousness. So we want to avoid all that. So with that, we'll come in every hour and we're going to check your pain as well as your vitals to make sure you're doing okay. So with that, I'm going to go ahead. I would go ahead and check Steve Rogers' vitals right now. And then as well as we go ahead and do a respiratory assessment, just to check and make sure that we can still give them morphine if their respiratory rate was too low, or we see the vitals were not within the range we want for the medication. We would hold off and talk to the provider. Also, we want to talk about pain. If you could rate your pain from 1 to 10, what would you rate it at? Okay, a 6. Yeah. And so we want to help control that pain, and with that, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set a goal. So what goal of, like, where do you want your pain scale to be from 1 to 10? What's a good goal? 2? Okay, great. So we'll go ahead and keep checking on you every hour and then ask you to rate your pain to see if we can get that lowered, okay? Cool. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead now and get this all set up. I'm going to check Steve Rogers' IV. Is it okay if I touch you to check your IV? Okay, perfect. I'm going to do some gloves. We want to make sure the IV is nice and patent, so we can use the line. I would also check the skin for any redness, leaking, or pain, signs of inflammation. That would maybe mean that the IV is not viable. Okay, and I also, we know that this is the right one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scrub. If we had a cap, we could just take off the cap, but since it wasn't on the scrub, we would want to keep the end as clean as possible.
I'm gonna go to the library in a second. I have to go to the MOA first. The MOA takes me about 3 minutes. Oh, and then you're going to the library? Yeah.
And then if we had a cap, I would put the cap back on. But since we don't, we would just pretend that there is a cap. Use the cap, put it down. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my pump. I'm gonna make sure that we do another check real quick. So just doing my third check. So it's the right medication, morphine, 1 milligram, 1 milliliter, epic weight, 1 milligram, 1 milliliter. And then we would check the expiration date, perfect, it's not expired. And then that's right patient, Steve Rogers, as well as the right time. And then the right route, which is going to be the PC up to IP. Okay? So then I'll go ahead. Oh, let's prime the line for a section. So same thing with our interior, we would make sure that they're clean. I would wipe it with an alcohol wipe before, but we're gonna pretend there's a cap. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime it to the end. It's possible that it's already primed from prior use. I'm all the way through here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. Oh, I need the key. It's unlocked. We would unlock it if it wasn't. Change it to program. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and program it. So we would do the channel select. Okay, yep, it's the 60 milliliter Moloject. We are giving morphine. And then we're gonna use this as well. And acute pain. It's the 1 milligram per milliliter. Yes. Yep, and like I said, we'll be continuously checking and monitoring respiratory status. We did take the vitals, and it looks good. Yep, confirm. Okay, 1 milligram per milliliter. Next, we're gonna do the PCA plus the continuous, and we talked to Steve Rogers about what that means already. And then we're gonna go ahead and double check here. So, yep, clock out 15 minutes, 1 milligram per hour, and then 3, which is the continuous dose, and then we'll do the 3 milligrams per hour for the demand dose. Confirm. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and unlock it.
And then I can be your witness if you want
And
to.
then, and then go ahead and have a witness come in to check all of this. So we've got Steve Rogers, and then this should be 25 mg of morphine, 25 milliliters. And then we're going 1 milligram per hour, 0.5 every 15 minutes. Max is 3 per hour. Perfect. Then I would say. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and hook it up, and then we'll start the infusion. We won't let that touch the ground. Okay, so I would scrub this or take off the cap before connecting them. Okay. I'm gonna make sure all of them are unlocked. Okay, we'll go ahead and start that pump. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the demand control button is going to be within reach. I'm also going to make sure that colic is within reach. Lower the bed all the way down, side rails up, and brakes on the bed. And just a reminder that we're going to check on your pain level in an hour, as well as do another assessment of vitals. And then just again to make sure you call for any assistance, or if you're having a lower respiratory rate and you feel maybe a little bit drowsy all of a sudden, and we'll just come check on you every hour anyways. But let us know, and then again, reminder not to let anybody else use that button. Perfect. Is there any other questions you have for me?
Nope.
Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do hand hygiene. I would then go out and document. Some of the things I would document is that the IV is patent and was easily accessible, and that we didn't have to do a new one or anything, and that we are doing the morphine and what we programmed it to be. We would document that. We would also document that we educated the patient and that we took their vitals, and we would document the vitals as well as their pain score and their pain goal. And then that we'll come back and then we'll document every time we come in and check every hour. And yeah, that's it.